Okay, so I should just wait for about 30 seconds for you to join. All right, so without further ado, I didn't realize that Alexis was sick today, so I didn't prepare for a long session. Let's do a snappy one. Yeah, it's actually for me, if you look at it throughout the years, right, it's actually quite a tough month to trade. Yeah, most of the currencies are actually on a weakening strike. So we are trying to, so if you're going to trade during May, try to get in a fast profit. I would say it's pretty tough to let the trade run. Yeah. So on saying that, let's look at the first one on my list, which is the Aussie index. You can see, let's zoom in for a bit. We can easily see that actually the Aussie is actually on a pretty much rangy situation. And if we adjust the level, this will actually be an optimum level to trade. Yeah. So, and for the price, mm, this is the original level that I'm using. They have, I would say, probably 1 or 2 weeks to actually run up. So this is a very, I would say, opportunistic move to trade the Aussie index. Now, I'm saying that don't put in the full percent to trade when you're doing it. I will only recommend 0.5%, because for the past 1 or 2 months, you can see that price is pretty much just ding-donging around here. Just that on the big picture, it might possible, and I'm using a word, possible that it might just run up for a short while. Now, on saying that, this is actually I will rank this the highest on my list, so the rest are actually not any better. For the Canadian index, again, pretty much the same as Aussie. It's on a wide range, and now it's actually pretty much at the bottom of the range. I think 3 weeks back, 4 weeks back, it has just bounced up from the bottom of range. This is a very, very beautiful rangy chart to trade. Yeah. So it might have, this will also run up, but let's just take your profit at the midpoint. Don't risk it. You can see that sometimes it just reverses off. So I would say Aussie and CAD will be the two strongest within the range to actually trade. Yeah, I don't particularly find any stronger than this two. Now again, the Kiwi. Now Kiwi, I'm less optimistic. Again, zoom in, you can see that it's pretty much rangy, but zoom out, you can see that pretty much it's on a downtrend move. Yeah. So on that, on top of that, price is on the 60 level. Recently printed a double bottom. So on a very long term trend, we are actually trading against the trend. There's a very clear trend for the Aussie for the Kiwi index. Just that this again might be an opportunistic move for price to actually move up. Next is yen. Now yen, I would say now we are onto the middle part, which is pairs or currency I'm not particularly confident in trading at the moment. Now the yen, I would say the too bad Alexis is not here. Otherwise, she can shed more light for us. It's supposed to strengthen, but it did not. And you can see that long-term move is definitely on a downtrend. Price actually reverses, touches a horizontal level. It may very well just drop further. But all the fundamental news, I don't think is actually supporting such a move. I think, but I'm not a very strong fundamentalist. So as such, I would rather leave yen out. But if you do believe that yen is going to weaken further, then this will actually be a very nice place to trade. Rather, this week will be a very nice week to trade. Swiss, very nice level. Whenever it breaks 110, you can see that price might just shoot up or shoot down. This is a very, very unsure place to trade. As such, I would rather be trading at the extremity and not around here. I'll wait for further clarity. Now, if the following week or maybe 2 weeks later, price actually breaks below and prints a long tail, then yes, I'll be very, very tempted to trade upwards. Just not at this. Sorry, I should actually be adjusting my chart. So not a very confident pair for me to trade at the moment. British pound, you can see, is just right smack in the middle of the chart. Again, leave this out until you reach the extremity, then we have a better place to trade. Euro, again, same position as the British pound. I would rather not be trading this pair. It's in a very, very nice range, in fact. So when the chart, when on the weekly chart is showing as a very nice range, then just wait for the opportunity to actually trade at the extremity. Yeah, not right smack in the middle. This way you'll just get your account whipsaw. Now DXY, the dollar chart, is in fact the clearest for us. You can see that price, again, very nice, I would say, channel chart. So rangy chart. So price has just recently printed a double top at this level, and it might just go all the way down. So for me, the obvious choice to trade will actually be anything, or rather the Aussie and CAD, possibly even a Kiwi. We can trade against the dollar. The rest, I would rather sit out at the moment, wait until June where there's much more clarity. So let's have a look at the Aussie dollar. Let me shift my windows out. So for the Aussie dollar, again, I rank the Aussie quite high. So either you wait for a pullback to this level. You can see even now I'm changing to a 4-hour chart. Very nice rangy. Either it pull back to the bottom of level, safely trade upwards, or again a classic break and retest, and this will actually do it very nicely. And the next on my list will be the dollar CAD. So again, I rank the dollar at right at the bottom, so I'm trading against the dollar. Now this is a very, I would say, classic wedge that I can spot. I do like to trade wedges. So either wait for price to pull back up to the trend line, we will trade downwards. But in this case, I'll rather take profit at this horizontal level, or wait for a classic break and retest, and we will be trading with the trend at 10. If it does form a break and retest, this will actually be a very much a short-term trending move. Yeah. So these two will be the currency that I'll be waiting to trade with. The rest, I'll rather just sit out at the moment. There isn't much clarity for me in the chart at the moment. So with that, thank you for joining me this week, and I'll see you some other